I would like to thank you for being with us this afternoon. It's such a beautiful day, and we're going to have a beautiful time this afternoon. It's always a great pleasure to be able to honor our nursing staff, and we do have amazing staff here. We're here to honor a special nurses that have been nominated, or nursing staff, but nobody works in isolation, and so we have to remember that it's all of us that make us a successful organization. And so I would like to extend my appreciation to all of you who work so hard to make us the excellent place that we can for our patients. Today we're going to have our DAISY Award program, and a little bit about the history of the DAISY program. It's a recognition program founded by the Patrick J. Barnes family to honor extraordinary nurses. And Patrick Barnes was a gentleman who died at the young age of 33 due to complications of an autoimmune disease. He was only sick about 8 weeks, so his family was pretty devastated about the illness as well as his passing. He spent most of that time in the hospital, and the Barnes family was awestruck by the care and compassion that he received from the nurses, not only to Patrick but also to the family. They witnessed firsthand the acts of clinical skill and compassionate care that's part of excellent nursing care. As a result of this experience, they have identified that nurses are unsung heroes in our society, and that they deserve to be recognized much more than they are currently. So the Barnes family decided to develop the DAISY Award program as a recognition to honor special nurses and say thank you to all the nurses that make a difference every day in the lives of our patients. The nominations for the awards for the DAISY Award comes from patients, families, physicians, visitors, and hospital staff. The form is completed, and it includes a nurse's story of how he or she has met the criteria to become an extraordinary nurse at Pasman Hospital. The winner of our DAISY Award receives the Healing Touch sculpture, which is here on the table. It's a beautiful sculpture. Each of these sculptures are handmade of serpentine stone, and they're created by the artist of the Shona tribe of Zimbabwe. These people hold their leaders of healing in high position and of great importance in their community, and they feel about their healers the way the DAISY program feels about the nurses. The purchase of these sculptures assist the artists to feed and clothe their family in this economically depressed area. And the work of our nurses in this country is really reaching across the world to continue to touch others. Along with the additional gifts is a DAISY bag here for our winner to proudly carry. We also have cinnamon rolls to enjoy as part of the celebration. And the reason that cinnamon rolls were an important part of the Barnes's recognition of the DAISY Award is that when Patrick was ill, and when he was able to eat, one day he requested to have a bite of a cinnamon roll. And to his family's amazement, he was able to eat not only the whole roll, but he asked them to bring more and to share them with his nurses the next day. And so, unfortunately, we do not have a Cinnabon store close, but they are also a supporter of the DAISY program. And in those areas that have the Cinnabon stores, that they provide the refreshments for the award program. But our dietary department has been gracious enough to make for sure that we have cinnamon rolls to honor each of our DAISY Award ceremonies. At this time, I would like to turn the program over to Leanna Wynn, Clinical Director, to read the names of the nominees.
It's also always a pleasure to recognize those folks that have been nominated. And the first folk that I want to mention is William Keller. William, if you come up here. He's a CNA on our 3rd floor. He does an excellent job, and he really deserves to be recognized for his caring and compassion that he gives his patients.
very much of an honor, thank you.
You're welcome. The other nominee we'd like to recognize, I don't think is here, is Kristen Lawson. She's an RN in our OB department, but I think she wasn't able to make it today. So the next thing I'd like to do is read the story of our winner this year, or this quarter. And this story shows how this nurse is very caring and compassionate and is part of helping us achieve our mission and vision of the hospital. My husband had a new urostomy, and we had had lots of complications since his surgery at a nearby hospital. I had not worked with ostomies for a long time, and we both needed lots of assistance with patients, teaching, and support that we could and would be able to do this. No one was helping us. The home health nurses we had were very little help. We were extremely frustrated. We canceled home health visits, and I thought, what do we do? I thought of the wound center and picked up the phone. I spoke with Susan, and she immediately helped me. She began our teaching right away, taking care of arrangements for us to come there. She was a godsend to us. We learned and can now take care of this with confidence. She's very caring and knows her stuff. She was our lifeboat during a very stressful time. I thank God she was there, and the care she provided us is what nursing is all about. I'll turn it over to Karen to announce the name of the winner.
And our extraordinary nurse today is Susan Beard from the Wound Center. And now I'm going to give the microphone to Mr. Nguyen, and he will give us a closing statement.
Sure, thank you. Thanks, Karen. I kind of, a lot of times don't get involved in, or a lot of the things that I do are not pleasant. A lot of times I'm the guy on the end that hears all the complaints and all the, when people, when things don't go right. This is one of the more pleasurable events that I get to attend, along with giving Employee of the Month awards, which are also pleasant for me. But lately we've started a new program whereby we go around to all of the new admissions and we give them a letter indicating that we're glad they're at the hospital, thank them for choosing Pazovit, and if there's anything we can do for them, please let us know. And of course, by the time I get there, they've already been admitted, put to bed, and everything is going along. And I will tell you, in the couple of weeks that we've been doing that, most of the response that I get from the patients are how wonderful things are. Many of them have been here a time or two before, and they just are thankful to be here. And you would think, you're in the hospital and you really don't want to be here. But most of the time, these people understand that we're here making them better, and that they really do appreciate the kindness, the help, not just the knowledge that we impart, but the compassion that we show to these patients. And I also know, in talking to several people in the community, that the Wound Center has done wonderful things, obviously for this patient, but we have cleared up more things than I think before we were out there that were there. And I know that the physicians that use us really do appreciate the Wound Center, because they used to be things that they tried to take care of, and apparently not all that successfully sometimes. So congratulations. I stand between you and cinnamon roll, so I won't take any more of your time, but on behalf of the administration and board of directors, we want to thank both of you that are here today, and congratulations.